way back with the Drummond family myself, a lot of you in this room probably do. And Uncle Petey reminded me when I first met him, I was in diapers. And he was right. I certainly was in diapers down there on Vanilla Way. Yeah, so it really shows you how you can come full circle in a community like this. And so it's just special to be able to do this today. And one of the things that I remember vividly as I got to see Anita do her work, didn't really get to know her until later on in my years, but as I seen her around the community doing what she did, what was impressive to me was all the youth that she gathered around her and what she did with the drill teams and the parades and just her character, just the way she did things. And I always thought that was something very special, Anita.
Thank you.
And now that we see it years later, we know how special it really is. And so, saying that, there are some words I usually use to describe folks, and most folks sit here fit that category. So I'm going to make sure we do it for you as well. And as I say these words, I'd like for you to repeat them for me. Is that all right?
Yes.
All right. This is all about you, Sister Anita Drummond. Is that you?
That's me.
Just checking.
That is
Well, we think you are an unbelievable person.
unbelievable person.
We think you're incredible.
Incredible.
We think exceptional.
Exceptional.
Remarkable.
Remarkable.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Outstanding.
Outstanding.
Spectacular.
Spectacular.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Unforgettable.
Beautiful.
Unique. Impressive. Stay with me now. Awesome. Follow me. Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
And marvelous.
And marvelous.
You have some courageous in you. You're courageous, brave, unstoppable,
Unstoppable.
and fearless.
And
But
fearless.
most of all, you have a heart of gold.
Hard gold.
Can you give it up for Sister Anita, heart of gold? So today, Anita, we're going to talk about you, celebrate you, let you know how much we love you. And at this time, it's my pleasure and honor to bring up our mayor, Ed Gainey.
Sister Drummond, I wanted to do this. I've seen you for a number of years out in this community. And I've seen how you touched and impacted our youth through decades. But before I express to you what you mean to me, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take 5 of the people from this table. Because love is universal. And that means that they all love you for different reasons. Nobody loves you for the same reason. Everybody loves you for the way you impacted their life or touched their life one way or the other. And we do these awards because I believe that there's a lot of people in the community that have done phenomenal work that never get their roses. And we talk about them after they're gone, not while they're here. And I don't want to do that. I've always been one, for the ones that know me in this room, know that I'm more or less going to tell you how I feel about you and see you from the beginning and all the way through. So I don't have to wait till the end to talk about what I remember. I can talk about what you do right now. And to me, that means a lot. So we're going to take 5 people from the community that I like to come down and look. I know a lot of y'all don't let me start calling names. You understand what I'm saying? But I want 5 to come up because, and tell Anita yourself in the words right here in the day as this is going to be her day, because I love to celebrate servant leaders. Why and what she's meant to you. Who will go first? I told you, don't let me call. Pete, come on. Oh, Pete, what's up, man? I'm right on. You can't be calling on that.
2 minutes, Mr. Drummond. 2 minutes.
I'm going to try to be brief. I'm not used to speaking into a microphone like this, so please forgive me if I stutter along here or drift here really slow. But I remember Anita as a baby, and she was a very good baby, and she loved pictures. She loved the movies. And I remember she told my brother, it was her dad, and her mother, I want to go to a movie. And her mother said, we already been to a movie. She said, but I want to see a moving picture. And the mother looked at the picture on the wall and said, well, shake the damn thing. we come from a big family, a good family, and I love her to death. I love her to death, and I don't want to start crying up here because I'm a retired Marine with 30 years service, and if it got back that I start crying, you know what's going to happen to my career. My buddies going to all come out of retirement, and some going to come from the dead and laugh at me. So I love you, baby, and I got nothing but love, respect in my heart, and we all love you. Thank you, baby.
All right, all right. All right, who's next? Come on, who's next? Who's next? All right, come on, there we go, there we go. State your name too, please.
Okay. My name is Phyllis James, and Anita is my baby cousin. And I used to watch her when she got first born. And so just was crazy about Anita, you know, just loved her. She was a good baby, you know. She never cried a lot or anything like that. She always smiling like she's doing right now. But one day I was holding her at the table.
Oh, she get retired.
And I'm holding her and I'm talking, and all of a sudden she slips out my hand on the floor. I said, oh, I was so scared that I heard her. Her mom was laughing though. She said, you should have seen your face. I said, I know, I thought I dropped her on her head, but I didn't. But I didn't. But I love Anita. Anita has always been an activist in the community. Anita, you are one of my favorite cousins. I am the oldest cousin of all the Drummonds. I am the oldest cousin and the oldest niece. And but Anita, you are I just admire you. Even though I'm older than you, I really admire you for the things that you do in the community. And don't stop. Even though you're getting this award, there's still some more things that you can do in our community. And also, I really think you ought to run for mayor of East Liberty. Yeah? God bless you.
All right, who's next? All right, there we go. We got 3 and then we got 4. All right.
2 minutes. Well, I first met Anita in elementary school, and what had happened is that later on in life, you know, we got really close, and my mother had died, my father had died, and I met her mom, Drummond, and she adopted me, and her father adopted me. So that's why me and Anita is sisters. But I have witnessed Anita helping a lot of people. And some people I have to say, Anita, stop. You're running yourself raggedy, because she tries to help people, some of them that don't want to be helped. But then she keeps on trying and trying, and I see I see them transfer over, you know, to accepting her help and being a better person for themselves. So sometimes I have to take a step back and say she's doing okay, she's doing all right. She's helping somebody else, but she's always stopping, no matter what, to help anybody and everybody. But she did a lot for the community. We do Harambe's. We helped a lot of people that never played on a stage, and now they up there playing in the rivers and things like that. And I seen her I didn't only see her with the drill teams, but she also made me be in the drill team, carrying a flag or something. So we worked together mostly all my life, and she done helped a lot of children, including females, young girls, you know, they come from disadvantaged families. She adopted some, and then she transferred them into ladyhood, womanhood, by making them feel encouraged and have courage about themselves to do something for themselves. And she did a lot of things for a lot of young women, and I'm so proud of you for that. You helped a lot of girls out. So, I love my sister. Bye.
God bless each everyone. My name is William Miller. I'm Anita's cousin. She's my cousin. So I'm going to do something that I didn't get to do at her last Harambe. Okay, so I'll be as quick. I'm not a speed reader, but I'll try to speed through it, okay? Thank you for your time. Appreciate you for your loving kindness. And I pray that God's blessings always be with you. Miss you, Anita. Love you, cousin. Enjoy your next adventure, sweetheart. All right, and we'll close with this one here. Anita Drummond, loved one, family, friend, someone special. No everyday people. Falls in the category of extraordinary, not someone typical like the majority, selfish about the me, myself, and I, flaunting in ways like so many do, with the bad habit and the sin, egotistical and pride attitude. Well, beloved of God, this day, this time, occasion, your last ride, and I hope you enjoy it, sweetheart. Love you, sweetheart, and as the many do who had the opportunity and the pleasure of meeting and getting to know you. Someone like you having a positive effect on making a good impact on not just person to person, but on neighborhoods, far and near. Cousin, I just got to say, and in this, somewhere it's real early in the morning and I need to go back to sleep. I hope I can, but before I do, I'll close with these words. Thank you for the love, the kind ways, the good times, and wonderful memories. Your care, generosity, and love for so many at the expense of wearing your own self down. Which reminds me, you know that hard-headedness I talked to you about, let that retire right along with you, Anita. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so back to on subject. Much love and God's blessings always. Anita, to you, my prayers, you will be, oh, I didn't forget.
He wrote a book.
Well,
I love
I'm
it.
getting ready to close on, I didn't forget. You said you will sing songs with me to the glory of God for such a time like this. Remember, time to make memories. You're deserving for such a time in life like this. Excuse me for having to read it, but it was for a quick Harambe the night before. Couldn't sleep, but now may I hug you?
Good afternoon. My name is Beatrice Ford Binion. I came up.
Now, we downtown.
I came up, we all came up in the same neighborhood, the Drummond family and the Ford family. From Shetland to everywhere. I know Petey and I are the same age, whether he wants to tell it or not. We're both 88 years old. But I know Anita from the time she was born. Her mother and I and her dad was very, very close. Anita has came a long way. You know, Anita was about, I guess, about 17, 18 years old when her dad had a grocery store. The apartment building across the street from the store caught on fire. And Anita ran into that building with the fire going on, the firemen telling her not to go in there, and she went anyway to save these 4 families that was in there. I never will forget it. When we came down the street, the fireman told us we couldn't go near the fire, but I had to see where Anita was. So she got in there, got the people out, and then she came out. That was when. Then Anita started with the Elks. She was a drum majorette. And her cousin had the drill team at that time. So after a while, Anita got out of being the drum majorette, and she got her own drill team together, which was children from all neighborhoods. They were underprivileged children. Most of them had just their mother with them. And she took those children and she wrapped them around her arms and in her heart. And she had them children doing things that their mother never thought they would do. So I recommend Anita, and she's been so good to me, I can't leave that out. Because just about everywhere she goes, I go. She calls me up, "Aunt B, you going? You going?" I don't know where I'm going, but I'll say yeah. If I don't have to work, I say yeah. And I'm with her. But I love this girl as if she came out of my body. That's just how I feel towards her. And other than my children, she has been a real blessing to me. So anybody that knows her knows that she deserves to be recognized.
I'll speak out there.
Yes, you will.
Anita Jr.
Hello, everybody. My name is Darlene Drummond. I am Anita Drummond's daughter. I am the oldest. I just want to say that I am very proud of my mom. When I was a little girl, she made sure I stay out of trouble. Like they said, that she was in the drill team herself, then she decided to get her own drill team. That's when me and my cousin Tonya was in the drill team. We both was the captains and stuff. And then we used to do parades, Shetland and Larimer and Winfield and Winslow. We used to do all that, Halloween parades and all that type of stuff. And as I got older, I had 4 kids of my own. So we kept the legacy going, and my children started doing the drill team. She was still in charge. She's still in charge, and I would take the kids and teach them the routines and stuff like that. But I didn't. Only time I performed with my kids is when we had to do like a real big performance. And she'd be like, "I need you to perform." And by the time then, I done had all my kids, you know. I'm grown now, you know what I mean? So my set of twins, you know, she had this drill team, and my twins was born. And I need you to drill. Okay, I'm a drill. But I drilled my heart out, but I was tired afterwards. Because, you know, when you're in your late 20s, you can't do what you can do when you 13, 14 years old. So she kept me out of trouble, you know what I mean? And God forbid, she didn't want me to get pregnant. But I ended up getting pregnant, but I waited till I was at least about, 21, and then I got married. But my mom is a blessing to the neighborhood. We're from Larimer Avenue. We had a store called Drummond's Corner Market. And my mother helped everybody. She helped everybody in the store. She helped everybody in the neighborhood, including my grandmother. So they uplift the neighborhood. I thought that she was going to be done when my kids got older and I started having my grandkids, but no, she didn't stop. She just kept going and going and going. She said she got to take care of the neighborhood. She got to feed the neighborhood. She got to tell them about the different programs. If somebody's lights is getting turned off, she's going to go ahead and make sure that her lights get turned back on. Meanwhile, she was with Action United. She's going to go ahead and protest. She does a lot of protests. She does a lot of advocate where she goes ahead and protests downtown, out of town, everywhere. She's a beautiful woman. She has a very loving soul. She helps everybody. She's very kind. She's very sweet. But you all know we all got a little in us. Don't push that, because she's going to tell you about yourself, but she's going to do it in a nice, polite way. You ain't even going to know you got cussed out, but you did. She also do the Toys for Tots. She gives all the neighborhood kids toys. I'm just ready for her. She did she used to do the haunted house parades, festivals, the Oktoberfest. She started doing those in East Liberty. Then that turned into her doing the Harambe festivals and the Heart of East Liberty. And then she was doing the Harambe festivals in Homewood with Aunt Pearl and Magumba. They had took over the Homewood, for the people in Homewood to have their festivals. She's always doing something. Her phone rings all day, all night long. I tell her to turn the phone off. It's time for you to get a break. So she retired from the festival, but she ain't done yet. She ain't done yet. She says she's done with that. She's done with the toys. She's done with all that. But now her new adventure is working on fashion shows. And I can't remember the lady's name, but she's back there. Her and my mother and Corrisburn, coordinated together, and they're doing fashion shows. But I'm going to be the one that is going to go ahead and take over her legacy in East Liberty, far as the Toys for Tots, far as doing the community festivals. I'm gonna switch it up this year. I gotta bring people my age and my kids' age. My mother, she did good. She's catering to the older people, but we gotta bring back the young people, because the young people bring that money. You know what I mean? So I want the money. So make a long story short, I love you, Mom.
I love you too.
And I appreciate you. And I'm glad that you are retired.
All right, anybody else before I begin? One more, huh?
Let me just say one.
Okay, okay.
Can I say something also? I know.
Who said that? He said that's a dark Mary.
I am Reverend Derek Tynes, and I have the pleasure of being I have the pleasure of being your pastor, and I am honored to be so. So much has been spoken already, but I want to just kind of read a scripture out of the book of Proverbs that talks about a woman that you have fulfilled today. There are several scriptures, but I like this one in particular.
Thank you, Ms. Pam.
Proverbs 11:16, it says, yes, I did not know about today,
I know. That's
but
why
Pam told me, and I showed up anyway. A kind-hearted woman gains honor. She speaks with wisdom and is faithful to instruct others with her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. And you are not idle at all. In fact, you are a woman that, we just witnessed it, the Bible says that your children call you blessed. And not just your children, but all of us in the community. We stand with you, we support you. And I thank God for your tenacity. In spite of the accident, in spite of things that have happened that could have shut you down completely, you rose to the occasion. God has healed your body and still healing your body, but you are working in the midst of it all. So I call you my national evangelist, because you get it done. And so I thank God for you today, and I love you so much.
I love you.
I told you Anita can be the mayor of this liberty.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Iris Joy Brown. I am a singer.
Sing your words.
I am a singer. I'm the singer of the family, the Drummond family. I had to say something before time went on. I call her my Aunt Nita. because I've been calling her that since I was little. She's really my cousin, but I call her Aunt Anita. She's my aunt. You have been a blessing in my life. There are times when I have been out of town performing, in town traveling all over the place, and every time I look up, Nita was always there. She could be sick. There was a time I recall that she was very sick.
Very sick.
And she was in the hospital. And I had a show. And when I looked in the audience, she was sitting right there. And I asked her, "What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here." She said, "I can go wherever I want to go." She said, "You're my niece, and I was going to be here. I wasn't going to miss this for the world." And I have done some great things in my career. And she's always there. You are my aunt, my favorite. You're my hero. Other than my mom and my grandmother, who you know is my world. But I speak so very highly of you always. You are always in my heart. There's nothing that I would not do for my Aunt Nita. I speak about you all the time. I wouldn't have missed this today for nothing in the world. You're my everything. Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything that I wish I could be. I can fly higher than an eagle. Ooh, Nita, you are the wind beneath my wings.
All right. So, you know, okay. We, 30 seconds, 30 seconds.
Hi, y'all. My name is Lucille Prater Holiday. I'm from Homewood. I'm a Bulldog. I am not a Highlander, but y'all are okay. I just want to say myself and Anita and Pearl and Mary Ellen were part of Acorn and Action United, and sometimes we used to fight like hell, okay? But we used to fight, call each other names. It was pretty bad. But we always came back together. And I need to say, Miss Anita Drummond is always a sweetheart, and she always tells you she loves you no matter what. So she's a very good person, and she's very deserving of this proclamation.
All right, all right. All right. I feel like I'm getting bullied.
I'm Mary Ellen. Most of you know that I started Allegheny County Acorn in 2000. I don't remember the exact day I first laid my eyes on Anita Drummond, but I knew there was a leader standing in front of me that would lead in a way that no one could ever match. And so I just want to say, Anita has accomplished a lot of things politically. She's done a lot of social stuff, but she's accomplished a lot of things politically. She helped us elect Barack Obama, right? She worked on the health care bill. The Health Care for America now wouldn't have passed without a whole busload of her entire family filling a bus so that we could bring 2 buses to DC. Right. Nobody could turn out people, nobody could mobilize people, and nobody could win like Anita Drummond. That's right. Love you.
All right, so we're gonna play catch up. So, look, Anita, I love you. I thank you for the Harambe. I thank you for the drill teams. I thank you for organizing. I thank you for fighting against gun violence. I thank you for everything that made you you. I pray for you. I thank you for your parents. I pray for you and all that you've done for your children, Darlene, Ed, and the rest. I mean, you've been a mama, you've been a community activist, you've been a mother to many. Like, there's not, I could keep going down the list, and that's why I believe you're a deserving leader. You're a leader that needs to be recognized today. And so we have 2 more parts to this. So I'm not reading this. I'm going to say, therefore, be it resolved that I, Ed Gainey, the mayor of the city of Pittsburgh, nominate this to be your day in our most livable city. I love you. God bless you. And this is for you. Now, Anita, we're going to let you talk. Rise up.
When I woke up this morning, I know like for a couple of, maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, I sent out some text messages telling people what was going on. Then other things happened in my life where I just not completely forgot about this, but I had to continue on doing other things. And if you know me, you know right now I have cognitive going on. So I may be somewhere and know that this is important, but then it leaves me because I'm working on another project. When I walked through the door today, I wasn't expecting everybody to be here. And everybody that is here is my friends, my family, my special friends, and my special family. People that are here are people that I really and truly love, and I really and truly know that y'all are good for me. Y'all have been there for me whenever I needed you. I don't care what it is. Like, look at Pam. Pam goes everywhere and she takes pictures. And she does, and, I mean, she's like always there. I remember when my house caught on fire and Pam came up there and everything that I had was gone. And she did like this. She just walked over and did like this here, and she put $50 in my hand. And I was like, oh my God, thank you. Because I know that I didn't have much, but I know God was on his way. He was sending people. He started sending people that day. I have gone through so much. When I had the car accident, I really thought I was done until I laid in that bed. And I'm sitting there talking to God, and Elaine and them was there with me. They're praying for me. And after I had the accident, I even fell off the bed and hit my head. So that's when the tremors started with me, is when I fell and hit my head out the bed. But everybody here has impacted me. And I say this all the time. Every time I see someone, and I really love them, I say, from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet, and all in between, I'm saying that I love you. I love every inch of you. And Pearl and Mary Ellen, y'all have been my sisters. I forget which arm you on and which arm you were on. But y'all have been my sisters throughout all of this. And I cannot not yell out Pam's name earlier. Pam has helped me in so many different ways that none of you will even ever know about. None of you will ever know about. She's a lady behind the scenes, and she's been there for me. And I remember when I first met Pam, I was like, this is a sure enough queen. I just really wanted to be a part of her. And then the guy that I was dating for all those years that I loved with all my heart and soul, he was best friends with them. And I was like, oh, I'm in the door now. Yeah, I'm in the door now. Lloyd, thank you. Everybody here has a special part in my heart. My family is sitting over there. I'm going to call her Miss Beautiful Red over there. She has been through a lot. I'm talking about you, Carol. I'm talking about you, the only one over there with the red. Okay? I'm talking to you. I'm talking to everybody in this room, even behind. We're going to be having a fashion show, and we're going to be having a dinner. This is a fundraiser because I'm still behind in the festival. I still owe bills. This is the first year that I've owed bills. So with that being said, and Ed, Gainey, our mayor, I remember when you was like this and you was working for everybody. I watched you grow. And as I watched you grow, my heart got bigger and bigger for you because I know what type of man that you are. I know that you are for all people, not just for some people. And you know, oh, shucks, thank you. She did it again. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Oh, we're going to get in trouble. We're going to get in trouble. Wait a minute. But I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to keep it. I can't give it back. I can't give it back. But thank everybody that's in here. Grace, thank you for coming. All of you that came, and Auntie, you said some nice, beautiful words about me. Everybody that's here, I couldn't believe that you made it, because I talked to you 2 hours ago. Yeah, you made it. Thank you, everybody.